And save today, only at Ashley.
Boy, if you think I'm a talker, just you wait. Do you hear that? Tish Gailmart is here. She's a talker too, but she has brought with her Winnie the Barn Owl. And Winnie has been yelling since she got in the studio. Is she having a good day or a bad day?
She's having a good day. This is normal for her. It's actually a begging call. She is fairly young. She's just a little over a year old, and this is a typical begging call. She's habituated to humans, and so she's probably going to do this for the rest of her life.
What do you mean? Well, what does her being habituated to humans have to do with a begging call?
So she was actually she was bred, born, and reared in captivity, and she's been with us since she was only about 12 or 13 weeks old. So when a bird gets habituated to humans, that begging call continues. It just continues.
Like your kids going, Mom.
Gotcha. That's exactly what she's doing. And right now she's going, I'm hungry.
And do you give in to her, or do you do like a mother and say you're going to have to wait?
We say you got to wait.
Okay.
Because she eats about 1 o'clock every day.
Okay.
It's a schedule because we do a program at 1 with her.
See, these are the things you learn when you come out to the Nature Center. So y'all do actually have some openings still for camps.
We still have a few camp openings, which is pretty incredible. So if your kids are driving you crazy already, bring them out to us. We got great camps.
Y'all are doing, am I right that years ago when Mark McKnight came, that's kind of, I think, what ushered this in, y'all began to do your native plant sales ongoing. It wasn't just occasionally.
Yes, exactly.
But y'all have an event coming up mid-June.
Right, June 17, on Lookout Mountain, we're doing a pollinator festival, and we will be there selling our native plants. So it's a great time to purchase native plants, but it's a great time too to learn why pollinator plants are so critical to our environment.
And by that, you mean that they attract pollinators?
They attract pollinators, and y'all, without pollinators, life for humans ceases.
Right.
That's not a joke.
I was talking to somebody the other day. I ran into her, and I don't know this person, but she was asking me some questions about plants, because I kind of know a little bit about plants. But she was looking for a flower that would not attract bees and bugs, and I thought, that's going to be a hard sell.
Yeah.
But the sad thing was, and I understand it, she had kids in a sandbox and they were afraid.
Right.
But that's part of what children learn. Just like Winnie's going to learn that she doesn't get to eat until 1.
Yes.
They have to learn that nature has its space.
And I would encourage someone like that to plant pollinator plants in another area of the yard, away from that sandbox or away from where your kids play, because you still need to attract those pollinators. It is so, so important to the health of humans and our world in general.
And I'll say probably y'all are going to have things that are good for shade or sun, so regardless of your landscape, you can find something.
That's right. We'll have it all.
Okay. Do you see an uptick in visitors in the summer months?
Yes. Yeah. You know, there's almost not a time that our parking lot does not have people in it, or that our parking outside of our gates does not have cars parked for people who are hiking. So yes, definitely.
Okay, Winnie, if you're going to be this loud, we'll talk about you, because I'm realizing we haven't bragged on you. Her face is like nothing else.
Isn't she spectacular? This is a bird that's under management concern in Tennessee. You don't see these birds very often because we humans are destroying their habitat. She has a very pronounced facial disc, which is that heart-shaped disc on her face, and it also gives her the nickname the ghost owl, the monkey-faced owl, the heart-faced owl, the apple-faced owl. And that facial disc is acting like a satellite dish to bring sound into her ears. Her ears are asymmetrical, one just above an eye and one just below an eye on the other side.
Am I right in that you might be able to guess that she's younger in part because her beak doesn't have the fur hair going all the way down?
No, that's just the way she's built.
Are they all built like that?
No, all the owl species are different. This is typical of a barn owl.
Okay.
Yeah, she thinks I have food.
Would she do that to me too?
Yeah, she would.
Would it hurt? Would it hurt?
Probably not.
Hello, little girl.
Yeah,
You
she's
can do
like,
that to me
you don't have anything.
That's the. Now, you have to file her beak, don't you?
We do.
You can do that again,
you know, we
Winnie.
can't replicate nature, so we do beak and talon trims. We try to give her as many surfaces as possible, different
do you
surfaces
trim her
as
beak?
possible. So there's a particular way you hold them when you do this, and then we use a Dremel, and we actually Dremel the sides and the tip. And it takes a very precise hand and really good control.
How long does it take?
Oh, we can do it really quick.
Does it traumatize her?
No, not at all.
Okay.
She's used to it. We've been doing it with her all her life, and so all of our birds are used to it.
And I can't touch her head, can I?
No.
Yeah, that's the hardest part about it because she's so beautiful and downy.
Yeah, and y'all, you have to remember, you look at this bird, she's, relatively good size. She weighs maybe 11 ounces.
Wow.
So you have to remember her bones are essentially hollow. Take a straw and stick a spider web in the straw, and all those pockets that creates are filled with air. It's a pneumatic bone. And then thousands and thousands of feathers.
We have to wrap it up, but man, you better jump on that website right now if you've got a kid and get them signed up for those few spots that are left, and let Winnie be the one to drive them nuts going, Mom, Mom, Mom. Reflectionwriting.org, and the event up on Lookout is June 17th, and that's when they'll have the pollinator plants for sale. Is that right?
Right. Yep, and you can come to our greenhouse anytime now too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Winnie.
A bed of Zaxby's crinkle fries, hand-breaded chicken, hardwood smoked bacon, and buttermilk ranch. It's the perfect comfort food. Pillow sold separately. Chicken